Now, the city of Johannesburg's 59 billion rand budget has finally been given the thumbs up. This after Mayor Maisha reached a last-minute deal with some of the opposition parties. Maisha had tabled his budget last week, but the ANC and the EFF rejecting the proposed tariff increases. The EFF, of course, being more negotiable on what those should look like going into the future. The ANC, however, outright rejecting them. In studio, Patrick Maisha. He's the ANC Joburg Shadow MMC for Finance. Thanks for your time tonight, Patrick. From the get-go, you opposed this budget and have maintained that position throughout. Why?
Let me start by by greeting you, Kathy, and Vuyo, and the listeners out there, and the residents of City of Johannesburg. Let me indicate that from the onset, we have indicated as the ANC that this 59 billion budget that the city is purporting to present to the residents of Johannesburg and to the entire country. Our belief is that they don't even know where they are going to get the money to fund this particular budget. So we made a request with the DA together with its multi-party coalition government partners to assure us as the ANC as to where are they going to get this 59, because what we know until now, and the narrative which is out there, is that the city is in a financial crisis and is about to seek for a bailout, and we have quite a number of facts to prove that as the ANC caucus in Johannesburg. To start with, to our understanding is that currently and from the first part of 2017, the city has been running through tests.
But the mayor has disputed those reports, in fact, of the city needing to apply for some kind of bailout from Treasury, as you put it. Are you saying that he's lying?
You know, as the ANC, if you can take our transcripts from the council, we have been maintaining since the second half of 2017 that the DA, through its Mayor Maisha and both MMCs for finance, the fired Tagada and now Ngoben, we have been even, crafted a way to say they are too economical with the truth.
Are you saying that the mayor is lying about the city's state of affairs, yes or no?
Yes, they're lying. They're lying. We have a case to prove as the ANC. As and when we consider reports on a monthly basis, the reports are suggesting otherwise, and the opposite.
Why do you think the mayor would lie to residents of the city and to the country?
Actually, that is a question for mayor to answer. But like I'm saying, as the ANC, we have
yes, but what do you believe are the reasons behind why you're saying that he's lying?
Because we are closer to the records of the city, and just to prove him wrong that he's lying, Kathy, in our last council, actually during the budget debate, we requested the mayor to prove us otherwise, that as the ANC we are not putting the facts correctly, by saying, can he please present the bank statement of the city, so that we can all see that who is correct and who is wrong. And until today, we are still waiting as the ANC. They can't even give that particular balance, and they can't tell us how they are going to fund this 59 billion budget.
All right, so it's the issue of finance that you've raised there. But where the actual budget is concerned, the EFF had raised issue with the proposed tariff increases and, you know, made proposals to that effect. And the mayor, of course, then took their considerations into account, and that's why they supported the vote for the budget. Were you concerned? Did you make any specific recommendations to the budget, or was it an issue of just an outright rejection of everything?
Look, in that particular council and in the current administration led by the DA, only the voice of EFF made it to the ears of the DA led by Maisha. You know, as the ANC, we've been making quite a number of proposals. One, I will tell you, even today, we requested that the 6 kiloliter rebates of water should be returned back to all the residents of Johannesburg, not only a particular section of the group, as the DA coalition is suggesting. And they are rejecting that without facts. But they go on further to want to increase water tariffs by 14.2%, where you are saying DA and EFF requested for 1% reduction. And we are saying, really, if you were to reduce 1% of water tariff increase across the board, in the main, this particular reduction will benefit actually those people who can afford, while you are at the same time punishing the poor.
We have run out of time for our interview, but before I let you go, the mayor has consistently said that part of the reasons why they continue to face difficulties is because of the state that the ANC left the city of Joburg in, and that many of the issues they're facing today are as a result of the incompetence that was, you know, that took place under the ANC administration. Do you believe that to still be a justifiable reason?
I think that is another lie, which the mayor is painting out there. Reason, I'll cite 2 examples in this case.
We've run out of time, so I'm going to ask you to please just speed it up a little.
Yes. I'll give just a simple example. In one entity of the city, we handed over the entity city power to the DA government with a bank balance of 1.5 billion. Currently, as I'm talking to you, City Power is running on overdraft. So the city actually is collapsing because even including the Johannesburg water, they are running on overdraft. And we gave them the city with a positive balance in those particular entities. So his narrative is neither here nor there. He knows that very well. He just is playing in the gallery, and our understanding is that is deceiving the residents of Johannesburg while covering the weaknesses that the DA is experiencing in the city of Johannesburg. All
right, that's where we'll leave it for tonight. Thank you so much for coming in onto Newsnight. Patrick Maisha, he's the ANC Joburg Shadow MMC for Finance. We're going to take a short break. Newsnight continues after this.